going on, stream? Let me see. Testing on X real quick. Test, test, test. Perfect. Looks like we're good to go on X. YouTube, what's going on? Are we good here? YouTube, perfect. Looking good, guys. Alright, give me 1 second to make sure everything is set up correctly, and then we're gonna get started, guys. Alright, we're looking good on X as well, okay. We got the Twitter chat here on the right hand side. We got the YouTube chat here on the left hand side. And then we got our Discord as well here. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright, what's going on, team? I don't even got water. It's all good. We'll get it when I need it. Alright, so real quick, let's go through these pairs one by one, right? And see what we could catch for the morning. See if anything has already done, STP or ADR for the day. So let's start off from the top to the bottom. Again, the pairs we're going to go over are the ones that we do every single day, ones that we went over yesterday in the market breakdown, which are the ones with the red folder here on the right hand side. Starting from the top to the bottom, starting with AU. ADR is 43, STP is 28 pips, and we did about 14 of that already. We already did 28. Alright, so AU, we're done for the day. I'm not going to be looking at it. EA, we could already see price already gave us STP. Beautiful, right? Rejection of the lows did not give us a clean break of structure of these lows. All of these candles were testing. Again, how do we know it's testing? All of these candles are still touching the zone, right? This green candle still touching the zone. This red candle, even though it closed below, still touching the zone. Price went back to the top, went back down to the low. This first red candle is still closed below, but it's still touching the zone. The second red candle closed below, but still touching the zone. The candles after that never closed below this candle. If we would have had another red candle that closed below the wick of this second red candle, that would have been the break of structure where we would look for price to give us a retest to continue. Right, this red candle did not close below the first, so it's not a break. Price went back to the top side, right? So as soon as it gave us that rejections of the lows, once price already came back into the zone, that's how you know you could take these trades back to the top side. So beautiful trade for the people who trade during Asia London session. So EA, we could just turn that off. We already know price did what it had to do. ECAD with that crazy wick, right? We were expecting price to come back up to the zone to start going back down. So if you're up again during London session, right, 4:30 in the morning, this would be an aggressive trade that we could take, that we would have been able to take right here. Right, 5 pips stop loss, 40 pips is STP. Well, let's recalculate. I don't think I did this one last night. 60 minus, yeah, 40 is still STP. So did we do 40 pips already? I believe we did. With just the wick itself, that was 40 pips, yeah. So let's take this off. I wouldn't be taking this trade even if we're up at London. Why? Because 40 pips has already been done. So at this point, I already know price is either gonna no net, right, just start moving sideways, and that's it. So ECAD, we have nothing there for us. EU, we could say the same thing with that wick. We already did the 33 pips, right? 50 is ADR, 33 is STP. We already did 44. So EU we could turn off. GA, similar to the other pair, EA. Again, no break of the lows. It gave us a sweep of the lows, rejections of the lows, a liquidity grab to the lows, and then started to push right back to the top side. 97 pips is ADR. STP is 64, and we already did 72 pips for the day. GK, remember what I was saying yesterday, guys? I kind of just wanted to turn the stream on so I could show you guys the process, right? Not only of what I do in the mornings as soon as I wake up when I look at my charts, but to show you guys that every single strategy you have, it doesn't matter what strategy you do, you have to look for your rules. If your rules are not being followed, you cannot have FOMO. You cannot let yourself feel like, oh, I need to take a trade, or oh, I need to look at the charts, or oh, even though my setup isn't present, I'm still gonna press the button buy or sell. Like, if you are a trader, if you want to do this full time, I'm not talking about as a hobby. I'm not saying if you want to do it for fun. No, we're talking about a real career choice, profession, something that you do full time, that you pay for. Every single meal, every single rent, every single expense you have is paid for by trading. You have to follow your rules. You have to follow your rules. You have to take this seriously. So STP for GCAD is 46 pips. Again, another pair that opened with a pretty big gap. We did 38 pips so far. We still know we're trading between this 30-minute high up here. Let's change this real quick. We're trading between that wick, and I'm gonna use the body of this candle, and we're still here. So GCAD, we'll keep it on for now. GJ's in PCAD territory. I'm not even gonna entertain it. GU still moving on up. Why is this like this? Alright, we're still moving on up. We still don't have a set high as of now, so we're not even going to add this box. 60 is ADR. Now again, for the people who don't know what ADR is, because I know there's a lot of people, right? The majority of traders, especially new traders, they don't know what ADR is. It's the average daily range, right? This is not an indicator that we created, you know, out of the blue. This is not an indicator that was created, you know, a few months ago. This is something that the market has always had. It's a tool that's always been used, but not a lot of people talk about it, and the reasons why, I don't know, right? But if you guys notice, if you guys want to go through the rabbit hole and look up what ADR is, how it's used in the market, and then go back test it with any pair that you want, either Bitcoin, gold, you know, exotic pairs like ZAR, indexes, US 30, you know, anything. Even if you want to go use it in the regular stock market, right, in the options trades. If you guys want to go look at Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, you guys will see the ADR is used, right? What is it? It's letting me know that the average pip amount that GBP USD has on a day-to-day basis is 60 pips. On average is 60 pips, right? Now we're not going to get into STP, but we'll go into the ADR. Again, on average, GBP USD moves 60 pips, which means if GU already moved 62 pips today, by the time I wake up, what do we know is going to happen? For the most part, Price is just going to consolidate. It's just going to move sideways, or it's going to reverse and go back down, right? Now, will there be days where GU does more than 60 pips? And again, this number changes every other day, every day. So 60 pips today, it might have been last week, it might have been a little bit higher, a little bit lower, right? Why will the market give you more or less than what the ADR is? If you have news, high impact news, you know price is going to give you more than 60 pips. If you have a bank holiday, you know that price is most likely not going to give you 60 pips. Price will most likely just consolidate. If you have no news, no bank holiday, just a regular trading day, you know for the most part price is going to give you anywhere between 50 to 60 pips because it's the average, right? In this case, STP is 40, so you know price is going to give you anywhere between 40 and 60 pips on a regular trading day with absolutely no news. With that being said, right, why is this too important, right? Because again, I love to use this analogy because it's funny, but it makes sense, right? You know that the grocery store only has 50 apples in stock. You go to the grocery store, they already ran out. Are you going to continue to pressure the managers and continue to pressure the employees like, oh, where the apples at? Where the apples at? I need more apples. Or are you going to come back the next day when they restock? Right? Trading is the exact same way. This tool is letting you know like, hey, 60 pips is all we could give you. Now, if you want to continue to think that price is going to give you 60 more pips, you know, that's on you. You know you're going to take that loss. You know you're going to take that loss. So ADR is ADR is ADR, 40 is STP. For the day, we already did pretty much 40 pips, 37 out of the 40. So based on where we're at, also we're at the top of the zone of consolidation. I'm not a fan of taking a trade up here, especially going long, so we're going to let it go. And again, remember, we talked about this yesterday. We talked about it in yesterday's isolation session, or the weekly market breakdown, right? I'm not expecting price today to give us really an opportunity here during NYC. There's nothing new, right? Sundays going into Mondays, we already know that for the most part, price loves to move during Asia and London session. So if it doesn't give us an opportunity, it doesn't give us an opportunity. It is what it is. This is a bullish 4-hour candle, so perfect. We can still look at US 30. So it looks like NYC session is going to be pretty fun for us. 55 pips is ADR, 36 is STP. And we still know we're trading lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, change of character. Right, we know we're trading between this 30-minute low now and this 30-minute high. We can see that price already rejected it once, twice. Right, so we also have a bearish 4-hour candle. And at this moment, price is just consolidating. Just moving sideways. So what could we be expecting from USD CAD? It's going to give us either a type 1, a type 2, or a type 3 pattern. None of these candles broke, all of these candles are testing. But I would like to use this zone. The zone of consolidation, I'll use the top of this one here. Then we'll use this. Instead of using this one, I'll use these ones right here. Yup. Alright, perfect. So we know we're expecting a type 1, a type 2, or a type 3 pattern. So we'll keep it simple. Right, price is still rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows. We don't have a break of structure yet. Nothing to let us know where price is gonna go. Price is just moving sideways, so USD CAD will wait on it. USDZAR, same thing, just moving sideways. After 3 days of drop, we're expecting price to give us a no net, which is again just sideways movement, or a day of rise. At this moment, price is just still moving sideways. 279 is ADR. 186 is STP. Good morning, Muhammad. What's good, my brother? Gold, we already did STP for the day, right? Again, we know we had this break of the high, right? Once we got the break of the high, gave us the same low, and now we're trading between this 30-minute high and the 30-minute low down over here. We are expecting a pullback. We're at the top of the zone of consolidation once again. Price gave us a 30-minute high, tapped into it. Again, if you're an Asia session trader, right? If you got into this trade, a pretty aggressive trade, but a beautiful trade, right? You had a 20 pip stop loss, and you know STP was at 188. You got all of it. Beautiful movement back down to the bottom. Can't ask for a better trade than that. Green 4-hour candle. And the STP is 274 is ADR. 183 is STP. Oh man. So gold will turn off. Bitcoin already gave us the ADR, it gave us more. But we already knew. We tapped into these 30-minute lows, tapped into the 30-minute highs, went back down to the bottom, tapped into our new 4-hour low. Right, as soon as we tapped into our 4-hour low, price then went right back to the top side. Bitcoin we're done looking at, and oil, beautiful. Exactly what we wanted to see. What did we want to see? We know that oil is in A1. We're in the first zone of consolidation in a downtrend, right? We saw that price continue to make higher highs and higher lows. So what did we want to start seeing before we could enter these trades going short? We wanted to make sure we started seeing lower lows and lower highs. So we finally have a change of character. So now we know that for these upcoming days this week, from here to here, we're trading between this 30-minute high and whichever low is set. We don't have a set low yet, so we still gotta wait it out. Right now, we know we could start looking for these shorts on U.S. oil with no pressure. Right, everybody who thought that, oh, this is higher high, or higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. Oh, we could take these shorts into the lower lows to continue to go down. And what happened? Price hit your stop loss and went right back to the top side. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So again, market structure is very important, guys. Very, very important. So the only pairs we really have left for the day, right? GCAD is really not included in this. We're pretty much in the highest point. I don't like this trade, so I'm gonna turn it off. The only trades we really have left for the day is US 30, CAD, and ZAR. Now, using Bitcoin as confluence, right? Or where do I think US 30 is gonna go? Right, in comparison now to what USD CAD and USD ZAR is doing, moving sideways, I believe ZAR and CAD are going to go down, and I believe US 30 will continue to make these uptrend pushes. Now, where could we take trades on US 30? This is the interesting part on US 30 is that we're just still consolidating. We're just moving sideways. If we zoom out just a little bit, right, we could see that in the 30-minute time frame, US 30 price is just consolidating between these lows and these highs. With that being said, right, I do not like being in these positions. I do not like trading when price is just consolidating. I like to trade the trend, right? When price is ranging, when price is moving sideways, when we're in consolidation, is not the best place to look for a trade. With that being said, am I going to trade US 30 today? Probably not, right? Unless I get a crystal clear entry, right? Unless we get a crystal clear type of zone to be like, okay, we could 100% take a trade here, then I won't be trading, right? So where could we find an entry? That's also another question. Very valid question. Okay, if you know you're in a zone of consolidation, where can you take a trade? Well, we know that at the moment price is still rejecting highs, right? If we're looking at the zone of consolidation, right, we're rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, going back to the middle, rejecting highs, going back down to the middle, to where we're at now, right? Remember, this is a 30-minute time frame. In one day, price rejected highs and rejected lows. The next day, it rejected highs and rejected lows, right? The next day, it rejected lows, and then towards the end of the next session, it rejected highs again. So these type of moves, They're there to catch you, to hit your stop losses, then to make you believe that, oh, we could take this reversal, and as soon as you get into a trade in a reversal, it goes right back to the top side or vice versa. With that being said, I do not like trading when price consolidates, because that is what price is going to do. Market makers are collecting contracts, right? Making you believe that this is going to be where price is going to continue to go down. This was the retest to go short, and what happened? Price consolidates and goes right back up and hits your stop loss, right? Makes you believe that this is a break of structure. So you probably, if you're a FOMO trader, if you're one of those traders that love to enter as soon as your stop loss gets hit going one way, you enter the other way. All the traders who thought this was going to be a break and retest, what happened? Price went whoop, right back down to the bottom, hit your stop loss. Price consolidated, went right back down to the bottom, right? All the traders who thought that this was going to be a break and retest, what happened? Price went whoop, right back to the top side and hit your stop loss again. Again, price is just collecting contracts. So for me, when it comes to US 30, when it comes to any pair, right, when I'm in a zone of consolidation, I just let the price do what it has to do. With that being said, I don't have an entry point for US 30 right now either, right? Price already moved. We're already at the high of the day. We're already at a point where price has rejected these highs once, twice. You could count these two as well. You could count to where we're at right now as well. Right? How many times did price reject these highs? So do I believe price is just gonna, oh, we're gonna continue to go up now because, this trader wants to be a millionaire? Fuck it. Like, no, we have to have some type of rules, and we have to have some type of reason as to why we're looking for these trades, right? We also see here in the 4-hour time frame we have a red, green. Now, I'm not fond of this engulfing candle, but we're gonna mark it, and we're gonna keep a very close eye on this zone. This is where I could be expecting price to give us a pullback to then continue. But again, why am I not fond of this engulfing candle? Why am I not let's talk about it like if it was an engulfing candle. Let's say this was a double bottom, which it is. You can kind of see it's a double bottom, right? Let's talk about it if it was a fair value gap. Let's talk about it if it was an order block, right? Let's talk about it with every single strategy that everybody uses. Why do I not like this engulfing candle? Why do I not like this entry zone that we have? Price, again, is consolidating. If we do not get a break of the highs, any type of entry going long when price has already reached the high of the day is invalidated. Why? Because, again, we had a consolidation here, right? Price broke and gave us a retest. Why didn't price continue to go up? Why did it go right back down and hit everybody's stop loss? Oh, but price, smart money concept teaches us that if price consolidates and it breaks above the highs, we have to continue to go up, right? Price consolidated here, broke above the highs and gave us a retest. Why didn't price continue to go up? Why did price continue to go down and hit your stop loss? Oh, the smart money concepts told me that if price consolidates and it breaks the highs and we retest, we're going to continue to go high. Okay, and if it doesn't do that, why did it happen? It's not because it's a probabilities trade. It's not because the market makers are tapped into your charts and they want you to lose. That's not the case, right? The reasoning as to why these trades don't work is because you're in a zone of consolidation. You're ranging, right? If price would have given us this zone of consolidation here, and then it would have broken these highs, and then it would have given us a pullback, we could 100% say that this was going to continue to trend to the top side. Same thing here. If price consolidated here and then broken these highs and then given us the pullback, same thing. We could say that price was going to continue to go up. Same thing that's happening today. The fact that price is still rejecting these highs, I cannot say for sure that we could take these trades on this pullback of the 4-hour engulfing. Happy New Week, bro. Likewise to you, my brother. Great rising. Hope you have a good trading then. I hope you have a good week as well, my brother. So every rule has the same, every criteria, every entry criteria, you have to follow the same rules, right? If you're trading a double bottom in a zone of, sorry, that was horrible. If you're trading a double bottom in a zone of consolidation, right? Let's draw it out like this. In a zone of consolidation, before you could enter these double bottoms, right? Before you could enter these double bottoms, before you could enter these double bottoms, what does price need to do? It needs to break the highs first, and then needs to give us that pullback to then continue that push to the top side. But if price is consolidating and we're rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, right? You can't take any of those entries going long without a break of the highs. You can't take any of these entries going short without breaking the lows first. I hope that's making sense, guys. I really do. Let me know if it doesn't. If you need me to explain it in another way, let me know. Right? So again, with that being said, at this moment, if price gives me a pullback back down into these 4-hour engulfings, I will not be taking this trade. I won't be taking these trades because again, we're still in a zone of consolidation. We're still rejecting the highs. We still don't have any rules. There's nothing being followed right now that's letting us know, hey, price is gonna continue to push to the top side. And there's nothing on the other side either telling us that hey, price is gonna continue to push down to the bottom. Right now, price is just moving sideways, right? So once again, I hope that's making sense, guys. If it doesn't, let me know. I'll try to explain it in another way, or I'll try to draw it out on my screen. But it's very, very simple. It's just you have to follow market structure. If you're not following market structure, you're going to lose a lot of your trades. A lot of your trades are going to be lost just due to market structure. So with that being said, we'll continue to look at US30. Right, USD CAD is doing the same thing, right? Just moving sideways, no break of the highs, no break of the lows, just rejecting, 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 rejecting. USD ZAR is on the same thing. We're consolidating in this little zone, reject the lows, reject the highs, reject the lows through a crazy wick to the top side. And that's pretty much it, guys. Unless you guys want me to look at another pair, the only pairs left for us today that haven't already done the move for the day, the pairs that haven't done ADR or STP, are pretty much these three pairs right here: US30, USD CAD, and ZAR. So same thing we talked about last night, right? We know that for the most part, Sunday going into Monday, the best sessions to trade is Asia session, London session. NYC, for the most part, there's not going to be really any moves left for us going into NYC, especially this week, right? This week is going to be beautiful. We have really no news. There's no crazy news that's going to happen. It's a clean week. So we just got to be patient. We have to allow these trades to just develop a little bit, right? We had a crazy week last week, so we know we're going to get a correction. For most of the pairs, we're going to get a nice correction this week. So we just have to wait and allow these pairs to develop what they want to do, so then we'll catch the continuations, right? The other analogy that we like to use is a bus stop, right? If you know the bus leaves at 7:15, right, and you got there at 6:15, you know you have to wait for the bus to get there, right? You have to wait for the bus to get there in order for you to start taking those trades. Now, if you show up at 7:30 and the next bus doesn't come till 8:30, are you gonna go start chasing down the 7:15 bus because you missed it, or are you gonna sit your ass there and wait for the next bus to arrive? Right? It's the same way with trading. If this pair, for example, GU, it already started the move. It already gave us the move for the day. We missed it. We should have been here at 2:30 in the morning and we showed up at 6 a.m. Am I gonna start chasing for this trade, or am I just gonna sit here patient, right? Patiently waiting for the next opportunity, right? Or let's say we wake up at let's say we were up by 11 p.m. All right, we know we're looking for a little pullback, right? Are we gonna enter this trade early, or are we gonna wait for the pullback to develop and then we're gonna get it on the pullback? Right, we have to wait for the next buzz to show up, so we had to sit there from 11 p.m. all the way to 2:30 a.m. to catch the trade. It's as simple as that. Trading is as simple as you make it. If you make trading difficult, trading is gonna be very difficult. If you make trading easy, it's gonna be fucking easy. Everybody telling you, oh, keep it simple, you need one strategy. Again, that doesn't exist. That's an illusion, so they could sell you a course. But realistically speaking, again, there's nothing in this world that's simple, right? Before you started learning what fair value gaps were in order blocks and the ICT shit, before you even started learning it. That shit wasn't simple. Why is it simple now? Because you were taught it. You started learning, you started taking notes, you started doing it yourself. It started becoming simple once you started doing it, right? Hitting a baseball, hitting a soccer ball, right? For my other viewers that aren't American, right? Football, right? Soccer, football. If you didn't know how to kick the fucking ball when you first started learning it, it didn't take you until a couple months after you started practicing that you're like, oh, this is easy. And then you started doing tricks with the balls and fucking kicking it through your legs. I don't know. I don't play that boring sport. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that, but that's a boring ass sport, right? Same thing with basketball. It's another boring ass sport, but same thing. If you never practice how to shoot a basketball, it's not simple. It's not simple until you're 2 months into it, 3 months into it, that it's not simple, but you could at least shoot the ball and make some, right? Same thing with baseball. Hitting a baseball is not easy. It's not easy until you start learning how to do it and you start practicing. So every single fucking thing you do in your life, it doesn't matter what it is. Nothing is simple until you start learning it. If you let these brain rot people on Twitter, on X, on Instagram start feeding you and brainwashing you into believing that, oh, you need a simple strategy, there's no such thing as a simple strategy. They're telling you that so you could go and buy their course, and then at the end of the day, their course is a 50 to 60% win rate, and then everybody's okay with that. But that's not trading. That's gambling. It's not something you're supposed to be doing, but it is what it is. Everybody has a different mindset to what it is. So again, my mindset, trading is not gambling, trading is not a probabilities game, trading is what you make of it. If you know the real rules to trading, you're going to be successful. It's as simple as that. If you're starting to trade and you think this is going to be a breeze, just ask yourself, if it's so easy, why doesn't everybody do it? If it's so easy, why do 99% of traders fail? If it's so easy, why are you still purchasing funded accounts? Why are you still failing funding accounts if it's so easy? Right? Just ask yourself those questions and come into real life and start being like, holy shit, this is true. Let me lock in for a second. Ask yourself those questions. So, that's my little rant for the morning to start the week. I hope you guys take some, enlightenment, take some knowledge out of this, and, just wake up. And I'm not, again, I don't gain anything from telling you guys this. I do not sell a course. I do not sell a signal. My YouTube channel is not monetized. I don't make money from this. My money is made on the stock market. I don't make money selling you guys anything. You don't hear me selling anything at all. So I don't gain anything from telling you guys this. What I gain is my own ego, knowing that I'm helping at least one person make the right decision. So that's all I could do at the end of the day. So yeah, great Monday, man. Great morning. So again, US 30, this engulfing candle again, even though we haven't marked up, it's not a strong engulfing candle. It's not a place I would like to take a trade. Right? Before we could even consider taking trades going long, I need to see a break of structure in this zone of consolidation. So at this moment, again, for the most part, I'm not sure we're going to get a trade for today. Again, it's still really early. It's still 6:30. We still have 3 hours left until the NYC Open. So what I'm gonna do too, which I haven't done in a pretty long time, I'm gonna update my options charts as well. So like the ones that I trade, pretty much like Nvidia, Tesla, and we'll see a DXY maybe. We'll do that right now. Let me go grab a cup of water real quick. Any questions you guys have, any other pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. If not, I'll also leave you guys with the Discord, right? We have a free Discord. Again, we do not charge, we do not do anything to collect money. It's a free Discord. It's just a small community. You guys could join, be active in the chat. If you guys want to do a one-on-one session, again, completely free. You guys could request to do a one-on-one session. We do 2 daily live streams Monday through Friday. The live trading session, which is this one from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. We do the isolation market breakdown at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time, and then we do the weekly market breakdown on the weekends. So make sure you guys join that. The Discord link is posted in the chat. And yeah, any questions, let me know. And when I get back, I will answer the questions. Give me 1 second. Let me go get a cup of water. Alright, I'm back. No questions in the chat? Alright, no problem. My bad, guys. I'm just doing some side work here on X. Been a minute that I need to lock in here on Alright. Let's see. So I know I talked about UJ on Friday with somebody as well. Right, but what were we looking for on UJ? We had change of character, right? Break of structure. For this to be a valid break of structure, we needed to see price break below. Right, so change of character, break, boom. This break, we needed to see a red candle close below, and we got that. So now we know that we're trading between, at this point, we know we're trading between this high and this low. So now for UJ, could be expecting price to start going down now. Alright, let me go ahead and delete some of this so I can show you guys real quick. Alright, so we had higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, change of character. Right, lower high, lower low break of structure. But for this to be a valid break of structure, again, it's not just because this red candle closed below the zone. No, we need to see another candle close below it without touching the zone, and we got that here. Right, once we got this, now we're getting the pullback. Right, so at this point now, again, we know that we are trading. I'm not going to say lower low, lower high, lower, no. All of this is part of the same trend right here. That wick is non-existent for me. This was at 8:30, the news at 8:30 that we had on Friday. Pretty sure that if we put the line chart, that wick is non-existent, right? That's not even part of the chart. That's just a fake out. That's an inducement, right? So we know that we are now trading between this high and this low. Boom. Perfect. Now in the 30-minute time frame, we're trading between this 30-minute high, these 30-minute lows. Boom. So now, what could we be expecting? Let's go up to the 4 hour. Do we have an engulfing candle? Do we have anything here that's telling us, oh, we're going to get this type of pullback, right? At this moment, we have an engulfing green candle, but it's not valid. We have a crazy wick on that red candle. In the 4 hour, we could also update the 4 hour structure. We know that we are trading between, now we're trading between this 4 hour low down here and this 4 hour high. In the daily time frame, same thing pretty much. Right, we're trading between the break. The break gave us this daily low down here, last red candle before the push to the top side, make this a little smaller, and the last green candle before the push down, which is over here. Right, so now that we have that, this is also an example of a type 1 pattern, and these are all uptrend patterns. This is a type 1, this is a type 2, this is a type 3. Make sure you guys take notes of that. So I could be expecting price to give me a solid entry back at the top of the 30-minute high. I don't have any engulfing candles here, any green reds. Nothing in the 4, nothing in the 1, nothing in the 30. Now if we go down to the lower time frame, let's see. Nothing in the 15, nothing in the 5. Okay. So we'll see. It's looking good. Also want to see price bounce off the 50, and we're not there on any single time frame yet, so we'll have to wait for the continuation. We also have a day of rise on Wednesday. Thursday gave us 1 day of drop. Right. Thursday gave us 1 day of drop. Friday gave us 2 days of drop. Today being the third day gave us a drop. So if price finishes on a drop rise and a drop no net, we know tomorrow we'll get that new low to be made as well. So UJ is going to be a very interesting pair to keep an eye on as well going into tomorrow. Now for these other pairs, see US30 is giving us a pullback. USD CAD is still at the low of consolidation, rejected the lows and started to push to the top side again. And USDZR, same thing. So pretty much don't have anything new, nothing that we could add to what we've already talked about. Kind of just got to be patient and wait it out. Now let me update my options. So alright, let's see. So damn, man, this is the trade that I wish I would have just said fuck it and held. Right, this is that swing trade that I was like, man, that would have been it. That would have been it. Right, we got in at 141 and price right now is at 251, so I would have 100%ed that shit already. That's crazy. That was a crazy position. Alright, so Tesla, we're not going to touch it since that shit is still trending. We still don't have any pullbacks. We know price is going to want to come down eventually again. Again, just looking at structure, we know we're in a zone of consolidation. We're in A1. Price again, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, going back down to the lows, rejecting the lows, going back to the top side. So we already know, again, this is for Tesla, right? We know we're in a zone of consolidation between $153 and $280. So this is a good pair to keep an eye on, especially to day trade. Nvidia, same, pretty much in peak high territory, still trading between this low and this high. This structure's in the 30-minute. Right, we can see that just this low and this high. So this is another one that's in a zone of consolidation between 116 and 140. Now internal structure, we're still consolidating. The price is still moving sideways. Still in the zone of consolidation. And in the 5-minute, let's see, we had day of no net, day of rise, day of drop, nothing. Rejections of the highs, still consolidating and breaking below. Having nothing here for Nvidia. Do we have any engulfing candles? Anything that we could add to this? Here in the 15 we have a red green, but I don't like that engulfing. Better one. I did put that in the 15. I don't like that engulfing, so we're gonna delete it. That's pretty much it for that. DXY. This in the bottom. We have day of drop, 2 days of drop, 3 days of drop. After 3 days, market must chop or rise, and right now we're just consolidating, just dropping, just giving us a no. So NAS, same thing as pretty much US30 and S&P. So still moving up, price is just still moving sideways, and again, very similar to S&P and US30. So right now we gotta wait. There's really nothing for today that's gonna be, oh, let's keep an eye on this one. We have a valid trade. Like, there's really no pairs today that have that type of movement at all. The coffee, let's see. Everybody's drinking coffee. Alright, so coffee, we are still in the uptrend, still peak high pretty much. This is probably in the 4-hour time frame, let's say. From the bottom to the top. Then from the top we started the low pushes. It's probably in the 1 hour, let's see. Can we see structure in the 1 hour here? Let's see. Damn, man. How old? I can only go back to 2022 on this shit. Crazy. I miss MT4, man. I'm not about to pay to look at my charts. You know that, right? We were spoiled with MT4. We had all the data we needed on MT4, and then going back to this is like, I love the features. I'm not gonna lie, trading views 100% better. They gotta make their bread somehow, so I definitely understand having subscriptions and all that, and having more features. I'm not gonna pay for that though. No thanks. I appreciate it though. Thanks for the offer. I have nothing here on coffee either. Alright. Alright guys, if you guys have no questions, we'll pretty much just be sitting here waiting for the NYC session to start. Might do a few chores here around the house since it's Monday. I like to keep it simple for the day. Actually, I gotta order my cat's litter real quick. I'm gonna do that as we speak. And I'll make a My bad, guys. I'm not gonna see the Twitter chat for a few seconds, or any of the chats for a few seconds. Um, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I just need to let me order this thing for the cats real quick. For the kitty cats. Shop all deals. Cat. And I need litter. don't know. There's a lot of options, dude. How do you guys choose? Let's see. Dude, I don't even know which one I buy. I always forget. It's called okay, I have the box here. It's called okay. This is so complicated. This is how big is this? Pause. I don't know. This is 35 pounds, okay. 35 pounds. Crazy. Actually, let's add this to a new tab. Yep. And then I'm gonna look up. Oh yeah, the other one's 100% better. Okay. It's a lot cheaper too. But it's the reviews are this one sucks. So how is this one this much expensive for 10 pounds less? Hell no. Alright, yes, I'm gonna order this. Something just updated on my chart. I see that. we're back. Alright. I'll go pick that shit up later. I got a new offer, a new NFT offer. Yo, you know what's crazy? I haven't opened up my NFTs since fucking years at this point. I don't even know if I even have my account. I don't even know how to check all of that. I'm gonna check that right now too. Let's see. Let's see. I don't even know what NFT they could be talking about, because I remember shit fucking the one that I had. I had a few, but I remember the ones that I really went crazy for were the ones that this dude scammed us and was uh Gary V. See, like here on my OpenSea, joined August 2021. That was probably the last time I had this. See, it says I don't have anything, which is not true. Because if that was true, then I wouldn't have them telling me, "Oh, you have a new offer." So let's see if I can sign it with my email. So I probably had, I don't know. See, I don't know where that yeah, I don't know what account. It shows that I don't have anything. I don't know. I don't know if my shit just got hidden, maybe. Okay. Inactive, maybe. Nothing. Active. Nothing. Offers received. Nothing. Yet I got an email saying that someone sent an offer. But then when I go to the website and I go, it says I don't even have an account with them. When I drop that email, which I know I created the email. I know I created the account with that email. Um, and I know for a fact that I always used to sign in with this with MetaMask as well. And then when I sign into my MetaMask, it says that I have nothing. So I don't know. I don't really care either. Fuck NFTs. That shit was a big. That's a big money laundering scheme for the people who are rich and need to clean their money up. They use NFTs. Alright guys, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. If you guys have any questions, let me know. At this point, we're gonna just be focusing on these three pairs that we see here still, USD CAD, ZAR, and US30. Give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. If you guys have, again, any questions, let me know. Alright, I'm back, guys. Hello. Something I've noticed? I don't know if it's just on X, but like, there are a lot of Nigerian traders. Is that like big in Nigeria? Like for the most part, it's just like there's a fuck ton of Nigerians who trade. It has to be the most like most traders have to be from there. Am I wrong about that? Let me know. Always like that's the only thing I see on my X is just especially those tweets that say, "Oh, tweet out, or comment what country you're in." Like I always just see Nigeria, 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 Nigeria. Damn, there's 4 parts to this book that I was reading. Golly. I don't think I'll be able to finish that, man. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way. Cause those 4 parts are fucking 11 hours each. I mean, dude, I have to finish it, right? I mean, I already started. I finished the first one. I gotta finish what I started, man. I can't just not finish it, so it is what it is. Fuck. Damn, my bad, guys. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm back. Alright, guys. Time's at 8:27. A few minutes away from 8:30. We'll take another look at these pairs that we have in a few minutes. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. For now, we'll just be sitting here, guys. There's really nothing else, nothing more to do. So I want to make sure I'm chilling with this. Okay. Oh, guys, wow. That was a good yawn. We had higher high, higher low, trading higher highs. These lows down here, pretty much just in a zone of consolidation will be as well. We have a gap at the bottom of the market. We know price is going to want to come back down and fill that up. And we're good, straight rolling. Once we fill these gaps up, and we know that wheat overall, we are in a downtrend. And we're in the first zone of consolidation. So we know once we reject these lows once again, price is going to want to come back up and fill these gaps at the top side. So we'll be waiting for wheat. To be honest with you guys, we might be done right here. Gotta be honest, US 30 is still pushing to the top side. Right, I don't have any other entry criteria for US 30. USD CAD and ZAR is still in their zone of consolidation. Looks like it wants to finally break below these lows, which is completely fine, right? We know where we're at. ZAR, same thing, right? We know exactly what we're at, what we're looking for. So this is pretty much, I'm pretty much done for the day, guys. Unless you guys have any other questions, we'll turn the stream off and then we'll be back tonight for the isolation session from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So let me know if you guys have any questions. If not, we're done. We'll give you guys about, I'll turn the 2 minutes. 8:36. We'll turn the stream off. So any questions, any pairs you guys want me to go over again, you know, explain the reasons why I'm not looking for any other entries, anything at all, just let me know. If not, in a minute we'll be done and we'll be back tonight for the isolation session. Either way, great stream today, a lot of knowledge, especially in the first 35-40 minutes that we were on. Today's just one of those days, guys, where being patient pays. Being patient pays. That's all we could do. Again, as traders, our job isn't to just press buy or sell, right? Our job is to look for our setup, and if our setup isn't present, then that's it. What are we gonna do about it? Looks like we're good, guys. All right, so we'll see you guys later tonight for the for the isolation session from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Peace out.